Man, confused a little, man. Come on. Come from the future. But didn't she died in the past, right? From what we know. So does that mean there's two right. 8 miles resulted in 5.7 billion casualties worldwide. Time machine. It's not Gundam, fam. Uncle. Suicide, yo. I refuse. Alpha world. Over the past 3 Look at it, they don't know. Yo, is that ringing bells? He was stabbed at the radio building. July 28th, 2010. To prevent Kurisu's death! This should be hanging on! So she still could survive! Unaffected by the tractor field. Steins Gate. Dudes, man! Wait, I don't want to say anything. Let's watch the episode. So she could still survive. And then Mayuri? How can they both survive? They can't. Wait, I think there's a plan to it. Obviously, man. Susa from the future. But we know she died. Obviously, she went to the past. And she failed because she stopped in the middle to look for her dad. Now she came for the future. Then I mean, obviously, and she knows about Okuba in the future, fam. And Akuba's here. Please don't let this be too confusing, man. So the music? Oh, it's time. The architects of this my father and your future self. Love it is anything more than I was. There's no Steins Gate world aligned, but I'm going anyway. He should go, fam. Go, yo! Man, there's a 1% chance of saving Kurisu, yo! Fam, probably not the only one, yo. But if this person... Yo! She doesn't even fully know who she is, but she's still saying... Crazy fantasies. It's true. They're egging him on to go. Look at that. Yo, just because I'm Kurisu, yo. 5.7 billion people, you know. This is my father's masterpiece. Dario. Leave your phone. Your phone in the past. Yo. It's like they're really gonna go now. Like physically. It can go from the past to the future. They only could have went to the past. Remember? So now they can go to the future. Is that because we're in a different world line now? On July 28th, we can't change location. Yo, they're actually going, yo. Like physically, man, not just like you're reading Steiner, fam. No. They, look at that. This. No. These always show up. Fragments of time. Those like white orbs. Here we go. It's first time traveling, man. You're bound to be sick, yo. You got a gun in that? Your other self sees you. It causes a serious time paradox. So he's gonna see himself. How long until the stabbing? 20 minutes or so. Yo, this is crazy, yo. Uncle, you know. There. So he's you. Pool of blood. A king. She's press conference. No. Yo, he's seen himself, yo. So that was the first few episodes. Miyuri. Yo, this is crazy. The seventh floor. The Uber. No way. Yo, this is crazy. Then she loses it, remember? No wonder people say pay attention to the early episodes. I'm sorry. Kusu. He said Kusu. Yo. Yo. Because he knows what happens. No. Yo, this is beautiful. He can't hold his emotions. No way. Yo. You know how powerful that scene was? It was heartbreaking, yo. Identify Kusu. We can't change her fate, just like Miyuri. So we need to make sure she don't die, fam. There. John Taita Suzak. So he needs to hide, fam. Yo. And brought here. Yeah, that's possible. Hide. Dicks. Yo. What she's reading. Time machine. That's why she's the key to changing the line. There, someone's coming from. Daddy! Come here! Remember conference! Feel obvious as a time machine. He can't be the father that fucking kills her! Both our names on the paper because you inspired me. He doesn't want it. Undermine him, not give her credit. That's right, that's stealing. There we go, it's him, it's our own dad that kills the fam. What the fuck, yo? Be proud for the woman! So, I knew it! He's gonna change it by killing him so she survives! Wait! Kill the fuck, yo! Yo, how dare you insult me? Yo, there. He's gonna take a knife and start stabbing him. But that's her dad, fam, no matter how much she hates him. I don't know what to think. Don't even speak to me. There. He prevents it. You don't know how I feel. You don't know how it's your own daughter. How can you be humiliated? No. He's gonna stab him. Yeah! What the fuck? That's crazy! How do you? He kills her! Bam! How big can you get? What? So, how does that even make? So he kills her? What is going on? Then what does this, then how can we bring her back alive then? What? You killed her! Was she supposed to die? Didn't we go back to prevent it? Wait, man. Look at the blood. Your goose is blood on him. Honest to God, I'm mind boggled. Saying I'm confused, understatement, fam. To go back one more time. Go back! She'll be alive! You can change it! We kill her all over again. Turn on the TV. Made it to Russia. Punk. The metal detector, the paper would have gone up. Damn it, you shit fucking Uber! The paper is the start of everything. Next comes the international time machine arms race. It's true, innit? It's true. That's a fact. And that begins a world war. Wait, man. I changed this world. That's inevitable. Because he knows he's gonna, it's a loop. It's not just the once. Because look at my UV. And what a cool fate he has in store. This man has the hardest fucking story in anime, fam. He gives up, fam. He slaps him! No. Yo, Miyuvi wants him to continue. Even Mishi couldn't say goodbye to her grandmother. You never stopped going to her grave. That's why Yo. Video file. Wants to rescue Kurusu. So was he meant to fail? I'm sorry I lied to you. The plan called for you to fail once so badly. So he had to fail! That's part of the plan! Me from fifth, that's all coming from! There! He was meant to, then you failed. That was meant to happen! Gave me rise to my obsession. It had to happen. Now we can begin the plan in earnest. The plan to enter Steins Gate. Destroy the paper on time machines which she has. You know, Professor Nakubiye, the dude. Second, we must save Kurusu by going back. The past are impossible because that field gone. It is possible. You must not change the past once it's been established. You must not undo what you saw that day. So it must happen. The past will change and will all be lost. So she has to remember your experiences in the Alpha world line. You must not waste those 3 weeks. Not undo them, so leave them as is. The only reason you wish so desperately to save her is because of the world lines you've experienced. We both want to save Kurusu, so you must deceive your other self. You must save her without changing the past. pictures. I'm gonna rewatch it. C204. He was the one that named it himself. You know why I named it that? It doesn't really mean anything. Operation Skuld, change the result without changing the established past. The past consists of Marcus lying in a pool of blood and Rintavo seen her lying in blood, not dead. Deceiving! This is what you must do to reach Steins Gate. I think I get it. He's telling himself PSY CONGROO. Yo. Yo. He's back to his old self. Deceive your old self. Wait, I think I get it, you know, wait. I still talk like that when I'm ready for you. I'll do it. That is the choice. He's got the biggest buzz ever. Deceiving the world is nothing to me. One episode left. There. I am. Occurring greatness, and the world is in the palm of my hand. So, dudes, I think I get it right. So, wait, he had to see her die in order for the future self to be activated in the message, right? So he needs to deceive himself that because he said lying in a pool of blood. He never said dead, right? So, but will he still run? Wait, I'm still confused, dude. 1 sec, fam. So we need to destroy them papers, fam. We need to prevent from that happening. If this hadn't triggered the metal detector, she's the one that lost it. Remember, when she took it from the machine, then she says, yo, Akun, I can't find it. Look where he ended up. If this hadn't triggered the metal detector, the paper would have gone up. My God. So if Mayuri never lost... I actually can't believe that. Mayuri, what's it doing in Russia? That paper is the start of everything. Next comes the International Time Machine Arms Race. To rule time is to rule the world. True, fam. Imagine having that ability, man, that machine, and that begins a world war. Look at that. So he doesn't want to go back. He goes one time. It's not just one time. Remember Mayuri, fam. Yo, fam, he's seen her die so much. Your man has seen someone die so much that you actually become numb to it, fam. That's what happened to him. And he actually became numb. How many times do you think I failed? So the future Akuin had to see the present Akuin fail in the other occurrence. Like there's 3 occurrences they type, right? One in the old where she dies, one here, and one in the future. There's like 3 versions. I'm tired. I'm sorry about this dude's fam. There, she slaps him. I just want to make sure that this. I don't want to go into the last episode a little confused. Probably I'm a little, but you know what I mean. You're not that kind of person to quit halfway. You never stop going to her grave. Dear, you should have received a video file on the 28th. See, now that you failed once to rescue Kurisu, you can now watch it. So, we both can agree what that means. He had to have failed. He had to fail, right? Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry I lied to you. The plan called for you to fail once. So, there we go. We're right on that. So, in order for him to see this, he had to have failed. So I don't know, that shouldn't have been angry, but it's impossible to have known. Me from 15 years ago. Then you failed to rescue Kurisu. Gave rise to my obsession there. So the way he's angry now, so she had to have died in order for him to be the way he is now. See, so it had to happen. You could say it was a part of the preparation. Now we can begin the plan in earnest. Plan to save Kurisu. They had a plan to save. But then, so does it mean this? I could be wrong. That her lying in a pool of blood, but not dead. But fam, didn't she die though? And enter Steins Gate. We have 2 objectives. First, we must destroy the papers on time machines, obviously from the Naku, whatever his name is, the Nakabachi. There, and 2, we must save Kurisu. But avoiding her death and changing the past. But avoiding her death and changing the past are impossible. Then how do we save Kurisu? Wait. Because of the attractor field convergence. So like obviously it was bound to happen, isn't that right? Yeah, that's what we know. I'll do my best to explain. Saving Kurisu is possible. There. You're just approaching it the wrong way. Listen well. You must not change the past once it's been established. You must not undo what you saw that day. Then she dies. Did she lie in a pool of blood and not die? Am I getting it wrong all the time? Did she die or not? She died, right? I mean, that was the whole thought process of seeing that moment all the way up to where I am. You must, because she was lying in a pool of blood. My mind is at 100 miles per hour. You must not undo what you saw that day, so you just let it happen. If you do either, the past will change and all will be lost. Remember your experiences in the Alpha World line. It was only 3 weeks, But you should have memories of your time with Kurusu. Bare lip blocking. Everyone sacrifices to save me. Everyone sacrifices. Yeah. You must not waste those 3 weeks. You must not undo them. The only reason you wish so desperately to save her is because of the world lines you've experienced. Hold up. I devoted my life to developing a time machine. That we both want to save Kurusu. Look at that. Yeah, I get it, you know, fam. This episode, yo, fam, don't tell me you're watching this video, you never watch this episode twice, fam. Yo, you got to. You must deceive your other self. Save her without changing the past. Save her without changing the past. Where she died. Make your past self mistake a living Kurusu for a dead one. Yeah. So he's gonna believe that she's actually alive. Mistake a living Kurusu for a dead one. So he's gonna believe she's alive. So he won't know she's actually dead, right? If you do, the past won't change. I get it. I get it, you know. I think I do, fam. I feel like the last episode as well, I would fully understand it. Who named the target world Steins Gate? Change a result without changing the established past. The past consists of Makikasa lying in a pool of blood and Rintaro seeing her there. Change the past. Change the past without changing that. Change the past without changing what happened. Deceive your other self. No! Look how deep his voice is, sorry. Yo, dude! We're ending it today! We're ending it today! So this is it, boys. The final episode of Steins Gate. Those people, yo, that watched from episode 1, yo, all the way till now, man, yo, I appreciate it, dudes, man. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, yo, you know, from when I first ever started YouTube, yo, this anime has always been recommended to me, fam. But I never, like, did it, yo. It all happened for a reason, yo, you know what I mean? And now, watch, we've done it in how many weeks we've managed to get to the last episode, yo. And now that this is the last episode, I don't know about the next anime, dudes. But, like, bear with me for a few days, because then in this time I'm trying to get a more mob and kaiji in. But but as always, there will be a poll soon enough, fam. You know what I mean? That will, you know, give you the option to choose another anime, dudes. And yeah, guys, let's end the series show. Like, it was weird, isn't it? How the anime began. It's not like I did not enjoy it. I did, but I felt like there's no point live reacting to it. I watched it on my own. Episode 7 hit. mindset completely changed, fam. Fell in love with it, yo. Yeah, it's hard. Like this anime, I need to rewatch from episode 1 again. Hands down, I admit. You guys must know yourself. It's not the easiest anime to pick up, but like the what, like, but of course, 110% I will, yo. You know what I mean? Let's go, yo. Let's go, yo. Episode 24. Steins Gate. Come on. Lying in a pool of blood. I mean, Taro seeing her there. Change the past without changing. Change the past without changing that. He needs to make the old Akabe believe. Why are you calling me that? Just to the past and back. Ah! She was planning to stay. Oh! If I fail to change it, I'll have to stay here, yo. So this has to be 110%. Regretting it forever. Uncle, you know, it feels weird, innit? Yo. That's his name, yo! Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option, fam. Only success show. Suzaha, you know. There. Yo! That's a sick transition, yo! In it, Operation Skuld and the transition into the opening, fam. That's sick. Last time hearing the opening, yo, while live reacting to an episode, yo. What an anime, fam. I swear down. Easily replaces Neverland for me, man. Not far from Ippo, man. Seriously. Loved it, yo, man. I feel like I would like it much more if I rewatch it. You know what I mean? That kissing scene was awkward, yo. But it was sweet, man. Deceive his old self. Bounce, fam? What are you looking for? What the flip you can do with that? The sticky red fluid in its core is the key. Blood. Duh. If I see an unconscious Christina lying in a pool of blood, the past won't change. That's not. talking about himself. It's true, isn't it? Look at that, yo. That just proves the world lines, the memories, the travel. Yo. Look at that, she remembers, yo. No way. Scientific genius, she will never come to her. Look at that. It's coming back bit by bit. Was it a dream? Yo, that's beautiful. The reading sign there too. But it just proves that memories do travel. It's true. Memories do travel between word lines. That's sick. To save my UV no of a scan. Maybe that's why my UV remembers more, because what she did for her. Do you like Kurusu? Yo, she dropped it? Don't lie. Come on, you lip locked her, fam. Very special to me. I understand. No, my UV, yo. My UV is like a proper sister, fam. Imagine my UV in real life, yo. Sound like a fucking lawnmower, fam. Oh, poor Daru, man. Yo, this is gonna be sick. Here we go. The thing, I don't know the overall effect, but if I get the metal Uber here, this is where we begin. Then this old path. No way. I teach you how harsh life can be. So he's seeing his old self right now, fam. Remember. Now he has to change it, right? It's a different one! He changed it! So she never got the metal one. Successful the first thing, yo. Kusa. I'm sorry. Yo, man. He's still in a state of shock. You should know, fam. He can't control himself. I'm going to save you. She's thinking, what? I'm in danger. The press conference will now begin in the 8th floor hall. She must be confused. Saving me from what, fam? Seventh. I I'd have to pretend to be myself. The Upa. The Mayuri dropped. It isn't metal. Yeah. So the father will take it, but it's not metal this time. There. To knock out Kurusu. Here we go. The liquid's trying to... How are you gonna get the blood? What? You didn't get his blood, fam? Why time to flop? But the blood would be problematic if there was just something I could substitute. It's either his blood or your own! How dare you call it stealing? Yeah, he's gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna get his own blood! You are that kid. So hold on, she's seen, he did say to her that he will save her. So did that mean, wait. He ain't gonna. What's wrong? This man's hesitating. Here we go. Egging him on. Here we go. He wanted his own blood! I thought this guy had got his hand! The fuck? I thought he was gonna cut his own hand! So this is what he wanted! He wanted his own blood to fucking fall! So he would deceive himself! That's insane, fam! Now the blood will be around Kurusu after he knocks her out! Right! But the World War III won't happen because of the Uber! Look at the measures my man taking, fam! The blood. But what if he does? Fam, there's a stab in the stomach! What the fuck? They're gonna knock her out now? Yo. I'm going to save you. There, so she won't die. There. tased her out. So she's not dead. She did not die in the past. Here, she's knocked out. But that's how she survives. He stabbed himself. Yo. He let himself get stabbed. The scream. That was the episode 1. The Kurusu I saw. That's it! That's it! Exactly! Episode 1! Where before she's dead! Where she did die! So he deceived himself! Yeah! That's the plan! So he knows she's alive! He knows she's alive! Yo. Yo. No way. His old self. No way. Good luck. You're about to begin the longest, most important 3 weeks of your life. Then now he's gonna go. But she's alive. She's alive. Where the old Akabe sees her. You know what I mean? She's just knocked out. Now he knows that she's alive in the prison. So she's not dead. She's not dead. Mayuri survived. You all don't want to see what's the end goal. Pain. Now he needs to recover. Suza. This is... Steins Gate word line. There. So they prevented World War III. There, exactly. I can't stay. She's gonna go. No. At least tell who your mom is. I'll see you in 7 years. Finished. 17 minutes. Mayuvi, there. She's going to see him. He's not there. It was a big day. There, he prevented it. Yeah. This badge identifies you as a lab member. No. May rest in your overlife. The whole got like a badge, a member. Just, yeah. I think her story was the deepest, you know. This badge is for lab member 007. When you desire my aid, hold the badge. You hold it. No. What the fuck? Nay. Yo, this has a happy ending, yo. Yo, shiny finger. And Kiryu Muka. She happy me after. Yo, this is the perfect ending. This is the perfect ending. But obviously she's a little like, she don't really know because of the mind thing. Visit the lab whenever you like. There. She survives, yo. She won't die again, yo. And Kurisu's not dead. You might not be with him, but she's alive. When did we get so many lab members? He said they go up to 8. Zawsze Suzaha. Yo. They don't know. You no longer had to see her die, fam. Where are you now? Is that about Kurisu? Are you writing a paper in American Research Lab? All night on some experiment. So he knows she's alive though, that's what matters. You may still be thinking of your father. You can't see her, but she's alive. You don't remember the 3 weeks we spent together, but that's okay. That's all that matters, isn't it? It's true. As long as you know they're alive. You're watching the same world as I am. You're breathing this world with its unknown future. No. Please tell me what I'm thinking. Come on. Yo. No. Yo, this is the best ending ever! Ever! It's like time froze. Why is she here? What? Because I protected her. You're flat. PSY CONGROO. PSY CONGROO. Christina. I told you I'm not Christina. I'm not your assistant. See, obviously her memory's in it. There. No. No. There! There! It's like a memory's coming back, yo! No one knows what the future holds. There. Have you seen a better ending? It has infinite potential. This is the choice of Steins Gate. The perfect world. Finished. What's this? Ego is 24 episodes, right? Wait. Steins Gate. Episode 24. Yeah, you actually see all the thumbnails, yeah, you know. It's so spoilerish, man. That's why the only thing I hate using about this site is that Yo, dudes, it was the perfect ending, fam. Yo, people that were dead. But you know what? This proves one thing. That the memories, it proves one thing to be true. Like, even though different word lines, memories can come back. So that just proves that the 3 weeks, remember the time they had together, where the intimate moment, that will eventually come back to her head, fam. So things can be how it eventually was. I know, even though we can't see it, but it gives the viewers that hope at the end. They'll know 25, but yeah, they'll remember everything. They can be together all happily, yo. You know what I mean? And Susan, that's one thing I didn't fully quite get, dudes. 7 years. One sec, dudes. See, you know that part with the hand. I thought when he looked at his hand, he's gonna cut his hand. But no, he let himself get stabbed in the stomach. So he sees the old Akbar, fam. So he sees them knocked out in blood, but she's alive. She's alive there because of they changed the past. And the present Akbar know it. So he's the one that stabbed. So he goes into the hospital, gets prepared. The future Akbar tells him, the present Akbar, what to do. Yo, this anime, fam. Yeah, surely there's some things I could understand better, but I feel like the main grasp I get, you know what I mean? Obviously, so the old one is that she's alive. But at the present, he knows that she's definitely alive, and the future one needed the present one to make sure she's not dead. So the present one goes in the past. Wait. Yo, did old Akbar comes? He looks. Yeah. Yo, I love this anime story, man. Yo, this is the perfect ending. And what did people say about Steins Gate Zero, fam? I don't know, I could be wrong, but from the people I've spoken to, it's like that a lot of people haven't even watched Zero because, fam, to me, this is how I want to remember Steins Gate, the end. So if someone could tell me that Steins Gate Zero changes things, or I don't know, I see from Steins Gate Zero, all I know, it don't continue from Steins Gate. I don't know about anything else. I feel like with this episode, fam, yo, it's the perfect way to remember Steins Gate. It is, fam. So I'm cool with leaving it here. I guess with Zero, I can't watch on my own. But I need to rewatch this first thing. You went too far. You know the most amazing thing is, she survived, yo. Innit? Like, she don't have to die again. You know, I feel like with this anime, fam, the character that I fell most in love with was Mayuri, fam. There was something about her presence. Come on, dude. I'm wishing I'm not the only one, fam. Everything about... Yo, fam, yo, this anime, fam, it's like in the other episode, I don't even know which one it was, about 2 episodes ago. Yo, when the camera goes on Mayuri, fam, you automatically start, getting weak, fam. Because such a sweet woman and dying after, a repeated process, fam, just dying. She, to me, was the highlight of this anime, fam, man. And I feel like Faris's dad's story was the most impactful moment. Because obviously he's a father, fam, and him getting numb. Kurusu was nice as well, and it's good to see that them two suited because they were both geniuses in their own way, and you could tell them two arguing. It wasn't really arguing, it was all out of love. You could make it out. At first I thought that is between Mayuri and Akaba fam. But no, when you really think about it, Mayuri is that type of woman that maybe seeing her fall for Akaba, it would kind of ruin her image. Innit? Ruin her type of character. Because the way she is, this is how I want to remember her. Not like, I don't know, I don't know, maybe if it happened, maybe I would have changed my mind, I don't know. But when I first went into this anime where someone said it's about romance, then you initially thought it's her. But now that you think about it, yeah, even though the opening is a little spoilerish, not really. Fam, Steins Gate, there's so much more shit that happens. With Kurisu, with the future Akabe, the present, but the past, yo, it's true. But it's weird how that opening gave me a slight idea. The paper would have altered. So see what I mean? That's prevented. That's stopped. So World War III won't happen. You know what I mean? The big groups won't fight over it. It was a paper for constructing a... Yo, Steins Gate, yo. What a flipping anime, fam. And it's gone, burned up. His words were unclear and the Russian government denied everything. Was occurring here, Ruka? The badge, yo. When did I become a lab member? Those memories may rest in your other life, but it might come back. This is the word lines. This is what happens. What are these characters here? All the letters are their names. This anime cast of characters were superb, fam. Superb, yo. Son. The anime gives you a heartwarming feeling, man. Isn't it? Brown, yo. See, it's the best anime ending. It is. Everyone's here. The main thing is Mayuri, yo. No longer she has to die. Start hitting on her the moment he saw her. Visit the lab whenever you like. Shining finger. Superb, yo. So who's that woman, fam? Who's his wife, yo? How can you end the anime and not tell us, yo? Suzaha. Occurring. Davis. This is the best anime ending, you know. It is, fam. It's beautiful. And all the hardships we went throughout, people dying, whatnot. This is, yo, fam, this is probably the best ending, yo. It is, fam. Yo, fam, there's no, like, doubt. Like, oh my God, this should have happened. No, this should have happened. Fam, you can honestly sit back and be satisfied. You can be satisfied, fam. You can tell when everyone was walking, they're gonna come across each other. You could make it out. I can't believe how much I love this anime, dudes. Honestly. Never thought you would replace Neverland going into it. Never. I never thought it'd be called Geass, fam. This anime was up. And he sees her now. Yo. I finally found you. I was looking for you. I wanted to thank you for saving me. See, now that word lines exist, her memories can eventually come back. It's me. Why is she here? What? Because I protected her. PSY CONGROO. See, the beautiful thing about this anime. I'm not Christine, I'm not your assistant. Then they look. Who knows what the future holds? Don't this anime leave you in the best mindset, because her memories can eventually come back, isn't it? How Mayuri starts remembering her. So now that that episode's finished, it feels like they'll eventually come together. I know it sounds weird, I'm talking like they really exist in like the next country, but you see, it gives the viewers that open mind, that beautiful like thought process, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know where I'm coming from, fam. It has infinite potential. I was listening. This is the choice of Steins Gate. PSY CONGROO. Steins Gate. Yo. There's that feeling again. This ending though, fam. This is what you call a happy ending, fam. Ain't yeah, people want to say, yo, what's the definition of a happy ending? Yo, fam, go watch episode 24 of Steins Gate. I don't want to take the camera off. I don't want to take the camera off. What an anime, man. It was so more like, you know, heart, like, wrenching, man. Innit? From episode 7, yo. It's weird now I look back from it, like, why, how did I ever think that this is worth watching alone? You know the thing with me, dude, you know when I'm watching anime, man, I like, you know, talking a lot and, you know, like things are happening, like, you know what I mean? That's how, like, I like watching anime, from having, like, open-minded to stuff. You know, from episode 1 to 6, I felt like I couldn't do that. I felt like, yo, fam, like, what is going on? And this is kind of like, yeah, it's okay, but, like, fam, there's Assassination Classroom, there's Made in Abyss, there's other animes that can live react to, because episode 1 of Classroom was nothing but fire, fam. You know what I mean? But I continued watching it. And like I said, 7 onwards was a different ball game, yo. Innit? This just shows what I was talking to someone yesterday, fam, about, like, anime don't need these power-ups, yo. Like, these, like, demons. These, yo, anime, yo, that reminds me of someone said, what's the anime called, man? Oh, what's that? Garden something? Violent Garden or something? Someone said that, story-wise, that's amazing as well, fam. Maybe eventually I could live react to that. But anyway, dudes, I know you want me to shut up and take off the video. Everyone that joined the journey, fam. I wish I could thank that one person that told me about it, about Steins Gate all them years ago, but I really don't remember who it was, fam. Shout out to Swoosh though, like, egged it on, like, can't make sure you do live react to it. But Steins Gate was something I would always eventually live react to. You know what I mean? Because, fam, it was Hunter x Hunter, Code Geass, and Steins Gate. Like, them people that were subscribed to my first channel, when I said like give me something to live react to, them three were the animes. Hunter I did, man, loved it. Code Geass probably is one of my favorite anime episodes period, man. Steins Gate ended up being 4th favorite anime, fam. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like this video, dude. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Like I said, give me a few days, dudes. Let me watch a few Mob and Kaiji. Eventually, soon enough, we'll see another poll. We'll continue something else. Love you guys. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Loved ones, family. Hope everyone's in good health. You know what I mean? Happy New Year once again. Hope this year brings nothing but love and happiness. You know what I mean? Few weeks, man. I'll have a son, man. You know what I mean? Probably end of this month, early next month. By the time this is on YouTube, I think kid will be probably almost a good few months. Take care, guys. Peace out.